struggled with spelling. I would study hours the night before a spelling test, but the words would not stick. The fact I couldn't spell didn't concern my teachers because I was an otherwise gifted kid. However, when I was in 5th grade, school became increasingly difficult. Homework was taking me longer than necessary, and I even began falling behind in my writing. My mom suspected there was an underlying cause, but she'd always been reassured by my teachers that everything was fine. They told her, "Some smart kids just can't spell." Then in 5th grade, my teacher agreed that there may be something going on. So my mom took me to an educational psychologist for testing. He came to the conclusion I had dyslexia. Dyslexia is such a broad term. There are different categories and degrees. Everyone with the diagnosis faces their own unique challenges, but there are commonalities. According to the Merriam-Webster definition, dyslexia is a variable, often familial learning disability involving difficulties in acquiring and processing language, typically manifested by a lack of proficiency in reading, spelling, and writing. I didn't believe it. I thought they did the test wrong. In my view, although it wasn't true, I thought maybe I wasn't trying hard enough, and dyslexia was giving me an excuse. Plus, I'd made it all through elementary school and done pretty well. Over the years, I had learned how to work around my dyslexia, contributing to the difficulty of discovering it. But as school was becoming harder, I was no longer able to keep up. The older I get and the more stories I hear and read about others with dyslexia, it makes so much sense to me that I do in fact have dyslexia. The struggles I face and the ways I learn are described perfectly in some articles. Looking back, though I could sound out words, spelling was so difficult because I couldn't match those sounds to letters. I disliked and avoided reading, yet I didn't realize dyslexia was contributing to these feelings and behaviors. Reading required a lot of effort, and during the process, any possible enjoyment was lost. Dyslexia hinders some areas of learning, but those who have dyslexia often exceed in other areas. I have more creativity, allowing me to have gifts in areas of art, such as photography and painting. I don't use dyslexia as an excuse, but it has taken me a long time to accept the fact that I have dyslexia and work to overcome the challenges it presents.